guys, welcome back to a brand new video and welcome to the spring summer H&M try on haul. I feel like I have some goodies here. I'm really excited to do this one. I feel like there's a couple things that I'm definitely gonna wanna keep. There's a few things that I'm not so sure about. I definitely picked up 3 pairs of striped pants, so I'm definitely not gonna be keeping all 3 of those. But I am gonna do what I usually do, which is run through each piece with you. I'm gonna do a little cutaway so you can see it on. Everything I picked up today is in a size small. There's only one dress, which is the blue and white dress here that I picked up in a size medium. I'm also going to include the prices if I might mention it or I'll just include it on the screen below. Everything right now on H&M is discounted in some format, so I'm going to include the price that I got it at with the current sale because this is a quick turnaround. This literally arrived and I'm going to just jump right in so that way I can make sure all the items are still available when you see this video. So I'm just going to scoot you back a little bit and we'll get started. Oh, I have 3 linen blend, linen-like pants here. The idea is that I'm going to be keeping maybe one of these, at most 2, but definitely not all 3. The first one I'm going to show you is this red pair. Now this is actually 100% cotton, so it's not going to be as breathable as the other ones that are a bit more linen blend. They definitely are all giving like pajama vibe, but I feel like that's what's trending at the moment. And I love wearing linen throughout the summer months because it gets really hot here in Florida, so to be able to wear a little bit more of a breathable fabric is really nice. Saying that, obviously I know that this is cotton, so this pair is maybe what will be going back, but I'm definitely going to try them on for you still. I personally really like that it has a draw waist and that it also has pockets. I want to really be able to try to dress these up and dress them down and just kind of wear them day to day. So that's why I picked these colors to try. The only thing that I don't personally like is that they don't have pockets in the back. Not that I would use the back pockets, but I just feel like it gives the pant a little bit more dimension. I feel like just from looking at them on the hanger, they're definitely giving pajama vibe from the back. That's what I don't like about sweatpants as well that don't have the pockets, is that it's just giving like saggy butt, and that's not what we want. All right, this is what I was nervous about, is that I'm 5'5", and a lot of times when I buy pants, they're just so long. Even though I'm around like the average normal height of a woman, they're always just so long. So these are a little bit longer than what I would like. So if I keep them, I would probably get them tailored because I have them, I have them as high as they would go. I also don't personally like that you can see the outline of the pockets. I feel like you do get that a lot with linen pants, but maybe more so like white neutral. So I'm surprised that they've just done white pockets and they haven't gone with a color that kind of just blends in with the pant. So that is why I'm kind of leaning maybe to not keep these. If you like them, they do fit really, really nice. They feel really comfortable. I feel like the pockets are really throwing me off. I feel like almost with this kind of style pant, they should have just done no pockets and just made it look like you had pockets, because I just am not liking the way that it looks. But still a really nice color. Next up we have the blue and the orange. I've actually just thrown the orange on now because these are the exact same pair of pants, just 2 different colors. I personally like these ones because I think the drawstring being more of like a rope versus like the same color as the pant gives it a little bit more dimension. They do also have pockets. From looking at them, they're not as kind of see-through, I'll show you in a second, compared to the red ones that I just had. And then I also like that it's vertical stripe, and then at the bottom where it hems, they're horizontal. I'm torn between the blue and the orange. Let me put this down. This is the orange pair. They actually fit a little bit nicer than the red. They definitely still brush the floor. I'm bleeding. Hold on a second. All right, I must have like scraped the top of my toe because it's bleeding, but that's okay. It's dried out, so it must have happened a while ago. They definitely still scrape the floor a little bit. Can you see? I think you can see. But I think maybe once I put shoes on, they might kind of just brush a little bit, or I can just hem them slightly. But I do like these compared to the other ones. The pockets are a lot smaller, and they're also the same color as the pant. Not the orange part, but the more like beigey neutral color. So they blend in and they don't stick out as much when you're wearing them versus the red ones. You could really tell that there's pockets there. Let's try on the blue pair. Okay, this is the blue pair. Also love this pair. I think I'm honestly gonna keep both the orange and the blue and return the red just because of the fact that you can see the pockets. I think that these are just super, super nice and give a little bit more style to a casual outfit. You could really wear this even with like a linen shirt. I actually have like a short linen shirt, and even something like that would look quite nice, and you can kind of like tuck it in or leave it out, whatever. I think I'm gonna have to hem them just slightly. Maybe I could do that myself by like folding it and ironing like the adhesive in between the fabrics. Not sure, but definitely a pair of pants that I'm gonna grab throughout the season, just over and over again. I feel like you can just throw these on. Before we move forward, I am gonna share these shoes because I tried them on and they are awful. But I love the color. It's like the color of the season, which is like that buttery yellow. I wanted to love these shoes. I thought they looked so cute online. But to start off with, they are gigantic. I bought them in a size 8. I am usually a 7.5. However, I do buy shoes in a size 8 because I can fluctuate between those two sizes, and a lot of times it's nice just to have a little bit more wiggle room. These fit me like they were a size 11. They were gigantic. So for that case, they're going back. But I also just think, looking at them, I feel like this part of the shoe, like this half moon, should come down a little bit further. There shouldn't be so much of this. I think that's what's throwing me off. I have a couple Mary Janes and they just feel like there's not so much here. I think honestly they were, I don't know, they can't be a size 8. There's no way these are a size 8. I don't know if they were marked wrong and they were actually like a size 10 or 11 and they put size 8. Everywhere on it says size 8, but I feel like they're just massive. So maybe that's why this part feels so big. Maybe if I go in the store, I'll look at them again and see if they look a little bit different in my size. But these are definitely a no-go for me. However, really cute color. They have a ton of different colors. I will still link it here. These were on sale for $28, so a really great find from Mary Jane's. I just think that these were incorrectly sized or made and they did not look good. Moving on to tops. I'm gonna start off with this smock top, which I think was $16. On the model, it definitely looked a little bit different to the way that it looks on this hanger. I can already tell it's gonna be super see-through, which is not what I was looking for. But I just thought it was kind of a fun, different top. I feel like I have a lot of t-shirts, a lot of tank tops, but nothing that has a little bit more style to it. So that's why I picked this one up to try. It's got a smocked neckline and then it's really quite like crinkled and ruched. So it's stretchy. It has a lot of room to it, but I feel like it's gonna be super see-through. Let's see. All right, not as see-through as I thought, but definitely not a top. Again, I have the mirror here, so that's why I'm looking this direction. Definitely not a top that I'm gonna keep or ever even consider purchasing again. I feel like I look like a clown or something. I feel like the idea of it is super cute, but you would have to like iron this top part or steam this top part so it doesn't do this. And really, I don't know, no, I don't like this. All right, this is the belt. Now, I obviously would not style it with these shorts. I'm just showing you kind of what it looks like because I was able to put it into belt loops. But a really nice, simple brown belt. This was actually $14.40, but a really great deal for a belt under $15. And I feel like I'd get a lot of wear out of this, especially for work. When I wear jeans or anything like that, I usually will add a belt just to give a little bit more style to my outfit. It is that like suede-y, velvety material, but I think, honestly, if you style it correctly, it would also just look like a brown leather belt. So you could get away with wearing it kind of season over season. I don't think it really needs to fall into like fall, winter, autumn season. I think you could definitely get away with wearing this in spring, summer as well. Next up is linen blend shirts. Now I have 3 here to share with you. To start off with, I have this light beige short sleeve linen shirt. Now I already have this in white, so I wanted to pick it up in something a little bit different while still kind of staying on that neutral trend. So that's why I picked up this color. It's a really, really nice short sleeve shirt, so it's perfect for those hotter days. Okay, so you can see that it is short sleeves. However, it's not super, super short. It's kind of like almost 3/4 length. So it does, at least on me, cover my elbows. So I really, really like this style. I think that if it was up higher, it would look like a men's like work shirt. So I think that having the little bit of a longer sleeve but them still being short just kind of dresses down, makes it feel a little bit more casual and comfortable. And then I think I could definitely wear this buttoned or unbuttoned. And it's just a really nice color that kind of works on everybody. And this is also a really nice light color for the summer months versus going dark. Saying that, I do have 2 dark linen shirts here. I personally picked up this green linen blend shirt because I immediately thought it's perfect for me to wear to work. I did pick this stripy one up because on the model it looked really nice. It definitely looked a little bit lighter. Now that I have it in person, it's giving pajama top or like jail vibes. So I'm not sure if this is gonna be a shirt that I keep, but I'm gonna try it on because you never know until you put it on. This is the stripy shirt. So probably exactly what I thought. I don't think this is for me. I do think it would look quite nice tucked into a pair of like white jeans, just with it being a massive stripy print. I don't know, I think that would look quite nice with some white jeans. But I think for me, it's too much. I don't think I suit this massive stripy print. I think I have some shirts like this that are a little bit more of like the smaller stripy, so it's not too like bam in your face. But I don't know. It is still a really nice shirt. It is under $30. I want to say it was like $26 or $27, so still a really great price. And the good thing about H&M is they have this shirt in so many different colorways. They have so many of them. So definitely worth checking out on their website to see if there's a certain color or colorway that you personally like. But it still actually kind of looks cute with these shorts. I don't know. I'm gonna put it away before I second guess. All right, I've just thrown on the green shirt. Kind of looks like I'm off to an African safari. I personally like wearing green, but I really don't have anything in this shade of green. It's almost like a khaki olive kind of color. The last shirt that we have today is an oversized denim shirt. I wasn't so sure about the color when I was looking at it on the website, but now that I see it in person, I actually really like the lighter color. So let's give her a go. Well, I don't know if I would wear it with this outfit specifically, but we're just gonna quickly try it on. It is oversized. I did buy it in the small. I feel like sometimes with oversized things, it's worth sizing down. But saying that, I actually feel like this is probably a good fit. I, again, always just roll up my sleeves. I feel like it definitely looks nice with your sleeves down, but let me roll one side up so we can see the difference. All right, so that's the difference with rolling it up or long sleeve. I personally will probably wear it mostly rolled up. I think that this color actually works really well with the whites, with beiges. I think that if I went darker, it may be too much. These pieces kind of speak to each other. So I actually really like this. I think I might keep this. Moving on to the last 4 pieces in this haul. They are all dresses. The first one is this beautiful blue and white floral kind of pattern dress. This is the only piece that I picked up in a size medium, so I'm hoping it fits. It's either gonna be that this one fits perfectly and all the smalls do not, or all the smalls fit perfectly and this one does not. I feel like it's really up in the air when you order on H&M. I really liked this, and what made me buy it, because the small was sold out and I still wanted to try it on, was the bow tie in the back. They've tied it really, really beautifully. I don't think I'm gonna get it like that when I try it on. Hopefully I can kind of leave this and not touch it. I just had to change the battery, so hopefully I haven't changed position too much, but this is definitely too big for me. I even think someone who's medium, like, there just is too much fabric. There's just too much fabric here. Like, I can literally, I tied it around my bra strap to kind of hold it up, but I think even if I had someone really pull it tight for me, there's still just too much fabric here. I think that it is a beautiful dress. I think I definitely, if they have it available, will buy it in a size small. I love the tie back on the back, even though you're not really gonna get the vibe of it because of the way I've tied it, but a really beautiful dress. I think the straps are so nice. I actually don't know what this kind of style is called, but when it comes out a little bit wider on your shoulders and then goes down where it connects to the dress. This dress was $32 at the sale, so fingers crossed someone's returned a small so I can pick it up and return this medium, because I feel like I definitely will get wear out of this throughout the next few weeks. I think the pattern is just kind of timeless. I feel like this is a dress that you can kind of keep in your closet for years to come just because of the type of pattern that it is. Next up on the dress front is this orange kind of patterned dress. I think that it's cute. It's a smock dress, but I don't think that is really my style. It looked really cute on the website, but I think now that I've done it and tried it on, I just don't think it's really me. I do like that it's a cinched in waist. There's like an elastic kind of stretchiness to it, so it really kind of cinches you in a little bit, but I just don't know if it's really my vibe. Great vacation outfit if that's something that you're looking for, if you're thinking of your spring, summer vacations and you need to start curating a closet for those vacations. I think this might be a great option. This dress I was really looking forward to, and I think that it is stunning. I think it's perfect for an Easter weekend, for the spring weeks that we still have left. It is just such a beautiful, timeless dress. A lot like the blue and white one that I tried on. I feel like you could have this in your closet for like years to come, and it's never really gonna go out of style. The straps are adjustable, which is a win-win for me. I love that you can adjust the straps. I am obsessed. I feel like I might honestly wear this weekend. Since it's Easter weekend, I feel like I might throw this on and give it an outing. I think it's just so beautiful, and I love the bodice. So the waistline hits right here, and it's just a really nice fitted bodice. A really, really beautiful dress. And then finally, the last dress is this cute crochet dress. I'm actually not gonna try this on because I tried it on and it is way too short. It is a really cute dress. I personally really liked the bows on the front. I got it because I thought that it would look nice over a bathing suit, but I think even then, wearing it as like a cover up, I just don't like the way that it's designed. I feel like it needs a little bit more fabric at the back. It didn't really leave room for the fact that everyone has a butt, but I think it is really cute. On the model, they make it look like it's not see-through. It is definitely see-through. So if this is something that you thought was really, really cute, definitely recommend getting like a slip dress underneath or something like that if you're planning on wearing it as a normal dress, because it is really, really see-through. But again, just a really nice pattern. Nothing fancy. I just think the bow detail is quite cute. That was everything from my H&M Spring Summer Try-On Haul of 2025. I hope that you enjoyed. I will continue to link everything below for you to check out. Fingers crossed everything is still available, and I will also mention the size and the fit and the pricing that I purchased it at. There is still a sale going on, so hopefully you can catch that. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!